Content of Muhammad Qasim's dreams. The description of the content of Muhammad Qasim's dreams includes 1. TAUHID. It is the most important information and the most emphasized by Allah in Muhammad Qasim's dreams. Allah said to Muhammad Qasim in his dream, Qasim, since I created this world, this earth has never been filled with shirk like this era before. Muhammad Qasim said that based on Allah's explanation in his dreams. Allah's help will only becomes when all kinds of shirk and all its forms eliminated from the individual level to the country. These acts of shirk are the main reason why Allah has not given his help to the Muslim Ummah, even though at this time the Muslim Ummah is being oppressed almost all over the world. 2. Good news. The good news is in the form of information from God that Islam will rise up and will again be respected throughout the world. It will all start with the rise of Islam in Pakistan. After different types of shirk are abolished in Pakistan. So that in time, in short, Pakistan is advancing and becoming an example of the power of Islam. 3. Warning. Allah repeatedly warns through dreams Muhammad Qasim that he will send down the punishment the same as when he sent down his punishment on the Ummah of Prophet Lut alayhi salam and other previous prophets if people still do not heed the warnings in the Quran. In Muhammad Qasim's dreams, Allah is also angry with people who make fun of Muhammad Qasim because Qasim only gives good news and warnings. That's because Allah and his own messenger ordered Qasim in his dreams so that Qasim spread his dreams throughout the world. 4. Malhama Kubra. This is one of the most important pieces of information for Muslims around the world to pay attention to. In Qasim's dream he had seen that Malhama Kubra, Third World War, would break out several times in the near future between one war and another, and in the near future, even in his dream Takwil, there will be 10 wars. Allah informed Muhammad Qasim in his dream that the number of victims of Malhama Kubra was around 800,000, 800 million people. This happened because it was a modern war and involved many countries. In the Takwil below, this happens up to 10 times. Wave of war. This is in accordance with information from the Prophet that it will take such a large victim. 5. 3/4 of Islam. Qasim saw in his dream that Islam in the last days has 3 main power shafts, 3 strongholds, namely Turkey, Saudi Arabia and Pakistan. If these 3/4 fall, then the Muslims will not be able to protect Islam anymore. Then Allah will save the last power, namely Pakistan. 6. Turkey and Saudi Arabia will collapse. Qasim saw in his dream the fall of Turkey would happen after President Erdogan's death. And after that the enemies of Islam become more free to control the Middle East. Plus after the collapse of Saudi Arabia. 7. Palestine will be only names. In a dream Qasim saw that Palestine would only stay name. This is one of the impacts caused by the Turkish collapse, so that Israel and its allies are increasingly daring to carry out large-scale operations in Palestine and its surroundings. 8. The Middle East will be destroyed. Qasim saw that the worst damage would be done in the East Middle. This is because the majority of the battlefield of Malhama Kubra will take place in the Arabian Peninsula and its surroundings. 9. The American, Israel and India alliance will try destroying Pakistan. After the first and second bastions of Islam, namely Turkey and Saudi Arabia, collapse, the American-Israeli-India alliance, another ally, will try to tear down the last stronghold of this Muslim Ummah, namely Pakistan. Pakistan is powerless against the alliance until the people Pakistan is almost desperate because the Pakistani army cannot do much. In this difficult situation, the Pakistani people and army finally believed in Muhammad Qasim and regretted that they had ignored Qasim's advice all this time. Then Allah saved the last stronghold of the Muslim Ummah. 10. Indonesia. Malaysia and Brunei will be involved in war. Third World and join Pakistan. After seeing Pakistan's might with Allah's help. Then Indonesia. Malaysia and Brunei Darussalam joined Pakistan. Then jointly liberated the Middle East, which was largely controlled by the USA, Russia, Israel and their allies, to re-liberate the Middle East region. 11. Prosperity and happiness. Qasim saw in his dream that after Allah sent down assistance, prosperity that is evenly distributed everywhere. Wealth will be spread evenly. All countries, the majority of Muslims become one and continue to protect adherents of other religions. A Muslim does not need a passport and visa to travel from one Muslim country to another. There is only one Muslim currency and everyone is happy. 12. Dajjal. Qasim saw in his dream that the Dajjal would appear after 7th year of peace and prosperity. Dajjal appears to destroy that peace. 13. Yajuj Majuj. Qasim saw in his dream that the Gog and Magog would begin their offensive sometime not too long after the end of the battle with Dajjal and his army. 14. The descent of the Prophet Isa alayhi salam. 15. And more.